Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday morning, May 31st, 2022. Market opened up and it had a big push up, a little push up, and then a nice push down. But today's the day after the holiday, so you can kind of expect it to go down a little bit more. But what would be nice is if this guy came up and had a pullback to this here for a continuation down. But it might even just go down just because this was a pullback here. It's okay. There's a 2.2 there, but like I said, I just want to wait for a little bit of a better pullback. This is a beautiful entry on the 16 coming down. So we had a break on this rabbit, and then we had a 1-2 underneath. So I'll just flip over to my you know what? This is actually the first break for that guy. Mhm. This was actually the better entry that on this one here. Because typically what I look for is I'd like to see a break with a 1-2 underneath it. So this guy is kind of deflated with another 1-2 underneath that. And that was this guy here. So it should go down, but if it doesn't, that's okay. The reason why I did that, moved the target down, is just kind of the way it reacted here. And that's it, man. Just 2 trades for me today. Mm. definitely come in here. This is kind of your office too. Yeah.
Don't touch Daddy's cords. Don't touch to like real things. Come this way. Come on. What are you doing? Is mommy getting some breakfast on the go?
Mommy on the move.
Ready?
I'll be up here in like
Come on, buddy.
5 minutes.
Come on.
He does go see tonight. He does see. Did I been sleep last night?
7 That's the best time. Then I took big shit. Put them in one.
Sen Len.
He ate so much yesterday.
Well, I didn't realize my mic was on and everything was going. So, yeah, I'm going to screenshot this. Okay, so let's go through my trade. So the trade we're looking at, or the chart we're looking at, is the bigger time frame. And what I always want to know is like where do we come from and kind of where we're going. And from here we had a big push up. So obviously there's got to be some breathing room. And normally with that, maybe a wave four, a wave two is coming up. But this is this speculation. So what I'm looking at is a wave three down to wave four, possibly to a truncated wave five. And since we passed the double line, there could be a chance of truncation. But another thing that catches my eye is normally on a wave four, we like to get down to the zero line. And with adding to that down, it's the day after the market. So to me, everybody's tired from the market, from the holiday, and just they're just tired. Day before the holiday, everyone's happy. Day after, everyone's just tired. They're beat. They spent money. So I'll switch over to these time frames here, and what I seen was this guy coming down, but it just didn't have any pullback here. So I was just kind of waiting for a pullback to come down further because it just with it, nothing closing the gate here. I mean, it's just gonna keep running wild. So what I seen was this pushing down. I didn't see this morning because I turned on the charts a little later. But the way this was coming down, I knew this guy was gonna get left behind. So there's gonna be enough room in here for a trade. So with it coming down here, I seen that it went up, but originally I picked this trade here, which was too early. And normally what I should be seeing is a first break. So now this indicator is kind of weak, which this was a full break. It went up and then had a pullback underneath into the magenta part of the hair. Then that's when I added or entered a trade. And then I added twice on that and wrote it down to the pyramid. And by pyramid, I just mean this flat rabbit right here coming down. So I'll switch over to my 2 and my 4 here. And as you can see, here's that first trade. Just wasn't working out. This kind of looks like a wave 3, 4, up to a 5. So to finish that wave. So here was the first break. And then it comes back up here. So now this rabbit's kind of weaker. So I waited for the 1-2 here, had some hesitation, added, and then had another dual bar reversal right here. And then I added one more time. And then I seen it come up, so I added one more time. So I added 3 times on this trade. And then wrote it down here. But I wrote it down to the flat rabbit on the 8 there, which was the pyramid, and it worked out to unfinished business. But here's my first original trade. I did add twice, or added on that first one. So I added here, and then I went here, but then it just launched out. I was like, oh shoot. And that's when I realized that we had to have a break first. We had a break, and then here's the 1-2, and then I added, had a pullback, I added, and then I had one more pullback, and then I added again. So that's all for me today. I'm going to turn off the charts. Have a wonderful day, guys.